Hey girls, it's Catherine. I'm sorry, but this is going to be a late, very disappointing video because it's going to be short, there's going to be no intro, and it's going to be straight to YouTube, and I'm going to try and upload it to MTI later. So this week's topic, given to us by the lovely Savannah, is about how live theater is so great because it changes from night to night. And I think I'm going to give my own special point of view as a middle school actor to this topic. Um, in middle school theater, unfortunately, usually I am the one in the cast most serious about the actual acting instead of just goofing around backstage with friends. Don't get me wrong, I think the amazing bonds and friendships you make in theater are a good portion of what makes it so amazing, but I'm a little bit more focused on the actual performing aspect of it all, which means that I'm usually the most prepared and I know my lines the quickest, which also unfortunately means that I'm able to be most precise. So this all kind of accumulates to the fact that there's a lot of ad-libbing done, a lot of improv, and a lot of, oh, I heard that there was a handsome man named Clovis who lives in this store. Now, I wonder where he could be. I've been waiting all day to come see him, when people miss their cues. This was especially evident in a play that I did called Rapunzel. And if you follow my blog, you kind of saw my thoughts and feelings on that. If not, it'll be in the doobly doo. Basically, I was one of the older members of the cast. It was at a children's theater. I think in the long run, I'm glad to have done the play because I got some great connections. But unfortunately, I was more than I've ever been the most serious one in the cast. So there was this especially difficult scene where I'd run on exit or run on enter and then exit very quickly twice in the scene, not four times, twice. And my scene partner, who was 8 years old, would get confused with his lines and how they differentiate from either time. And every single night we had to improv a different way for how his slip up made sense. So while I think the question was referring to mostly how the energy of the audience changes, which is kind of Mia tackled that, and I agree 100% with what she said. You'll see my comment on that video on how much I agreed. I decided to take sort of this approach to it. And I'm sorry that there was a lot of nonsensical rambling in it, and I know I will do better next week. So, all in all, I'm sorry that this hasn't been up to par, and break a leg, Mara. I'll see you Monday.